All right, in this video, we're going to look at what happens, what appears in the area model when the factor doesn't work, when this is not a factor. So let's say we have this function here and we think x plus 2 might be a factor of this function. This is a cubic function. It has 4 terms. There are no terms missing. When I factor it by a linear function that is degree 1, I'm going to be left with a quadratic function. So I know that it's going to be a box with 3. So I have x plus 2 here. And then down here, I have 3x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 7. So we'll start as always with our first term in our first box. This would have to be 3x squared, since 3x squared times x gives us 3x cubed. Then 3x squared times 2 is 6x squared. Since these two terms need to add up to 4x squared, this term must be 2x squared. I'm sorry, negative 2x squared. 6 minus 2 is what gives us 4. So we'll have a negative 2x here. Negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4x, but the term down here is negative 3x, so this must have just been 1. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. That means this term up here was just 1, and 1 times 2 is 2. Notice that this 2 here, we're used to it matching. This 2 here and this 7 don't match. That means that this is not a factor. All right, so next week, when we're not always given these factors, we need to start knowing how to recognize if it is a factor. So this is not a factor because it didn't work out evenly. It didn't work out that this x plus 2 times something gave us this down the bottom, which means that it is not a factor.